Hi guys, Lynette Zhang here, Chief Market Analyst at ITM Trading, a full-service physical precious metals brokerage house. We can do any precious metal, but we specialize in gold and silver. Okay, so today I want to update you on what I found, and actually I should tell you before we move forward, there will be a link at the bottom of this where you can go and actually look at JPEGs of all the images that I'm going to show you today. So, at any rate, first I want to give you just a quick little update on what's happening in India. You can see from this that I discovered that U.S. aid was specific in helping India go cashless. I will be talking about this a lot more in February's full-length webinar, but I want you to know that we had a hand in it. Also, you may have heard about the strong dollar. Okay, and President-elect Trump signaled that he wants a weaker dollar. Well, let me show you how you value a dollar, okay? This top graph is from the Federal Reserve. It's on the trade-weighted dollar. So that is a standard basket of 6 currencies: the euro, the yen, the Swiss franc, the British pound, the Canadian dollar, and the Swedish krona. So you can see this is where we went off the gold standard, and you can see a series of lower and lower highs indicates a negative trend. And I'd also like to point out this little area in here when we broke the lowest level that our dollar ever traded in before, which really signaled that there was something nasty this way comes. And then, of course, we had the crisis in 2008. So when they refer to a strong or a weak dollar, this is the chart that they're actually referring to. Now, another way to do it is against spot gold. And remember, a rising gold price is an indication of a failing currency. So both of these are purely digital, and you can see. Now, one of the ways you know you're in a positive trend is when you get a series of higher lows. But of course, there's a lot more to it. So this is what they want you to look at. But now let me show you the underlying, this little peak. And here you have the inflation, the CPI. And you can see pretty closely that all it's doing is going up. And we know that it is compounding. This bottom chart, which is the one that we feel the most, is the purchasing power of the dollar. Now, this is just since we went off the gold standard, and you can see it's going downhill. This is from 2000, and I pulled all of these charts this morning. So this is the one that has the most impact on our day-to-day living, and it's more true. But what you also really need to be aware of is that the run on the dollar as the world reserve currency has already begun, because what supports the dollar is debt and also the petrodollar. So here's the run on the petrodollar. So this is the smart money understanding what's happening. And here's a run on the debt dollar in the form of treasuries, which is how money is created in this system. So what you feel the most is the purchasing power, but understand that the run on the dollar has already begun, in my opinion, and according to this data. Now, I thought this was an interesting thing that came out just after I did the last one. And it's true. Central banks we're about to enter a period where central banks, remember, it's that confidence thing. If enough confidence is lost by the public, enough confidence in the central banks, I should say, is lost by the public, then as we continue on this race to transition into the SDR as the world reserve currency, we could have a shot at going back to a more honest form of money, one that really, and ultimately we will here anyway, because that's the only way they're going to get anybody to use it, but one that has a foundation of stability. So appreciate all of the questions. I've been incommunicado for the last 2 days, but I'll look at things. So I'd like you to notice that we have links to the slides in the description below. So if you want to see the JPEG, see these slides more clearly, just click on that. So like us on Facebook, join our, like us on Facebook, or like us on YouTube, join our Facebook group, and we'll see you on Friday where we're going to be talking about the manipulation of the stock market. So give us a call, 888-696-4653, and keep those questions coming. I love them. Give us a call. We're here to be of service. Bye-bye.